Hey guys, SeanB here. Today we have the first day of the Summoners World Championship and we are featuring Group A. I think this is for the Korea prelim. They were all Korean and the matches were pretty good. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. There'll be timestamp down below for you to skip to whatever you want to watch. And a lot of people came to the stream to support the welfare caster, not officially hired by anybody, but you guys. So I hope you enjoy. Thank you so much for watching. And let's get to the matches. Welcome to the Summoners World Championship 2021, the very first match between SeanB and 4Baby. Today we are having the Korea prelim. So they're all Korean player, and SeanB is a very prominent player since the very last season, and he's coming back to claim the title. And we're starting off with the Ragdoll and Changpeng pre-ban. Jogan after nerf still presented here in the first pick by SeanB. We're seeing Wolyung meta coming back by 4Baby, and Lulu is now one of the strongest pick because the less powerful crowd control is, the more powerful the Wolyung, the Lulu comp is. So SeanB already going with a one-shot unit, also break the Wolyung Icarus combo away, take the Ganny to reset enemy as well, and Nephthys, even though she was nerfed, so SeanB picked two nerf units, but still very strong in the meta. And over there, 4Baby is gonna draft the Hey Gang to counter Jogan and the Dyna last pick for some juicy RNG damage. And Vert getting drafted as well to give SeanB some attack bar. But SeanB team might not be too effective here if one of the high impact unit like Nephthys or Vert get banned out. He will lack damage on turn. Over there, 4Baby has a lot of things going on for him, from damage to heal to control, and a bit of RNG as well. So let's see who's going to come out on top. So locked in that Vert pick right there. Wouldn't say it's very good. Maybe it's a Vio Vert. You never know. Maybe it's a Swift Vert or Vio Vert, because there's not a lot of AoE win unit to really counter with the Vert right here. So Ganny getting banned out, take away the high impact reset unit. Hey Gang is a false ban here against Jogan. So Jogan is going to get a good strip into a Nephthys AoE potentially. Let's see. First turn belongs to Jogan here. Going to go for the strip. No more speed buff this time. And Dyna's going to kill in between. Going to go for the shield maybe. Or it's going to go for the shield here. Oki actually move in front of the Nephthys here. Potentially reset her if he can, because the shield's going to protect him against the Icarus. Get the reset done! And usually, before the balance patch, Nephthys could silence Oki or Diana right now, but she cannot do it without Violent Proc. As you can see, that is where the nerf come into effect. No more silencing. Icarus go for the kill, but there's a shield to protect, so Oki is still standing strong. And here comes Lulu with the AoE heal, put up immunity for the team as well. Wolyung has a chance to move Lulu, get a Violent Proc, protect the Okeanos from further debuff and sealing. And here comes Wolyung going for the damage here. Which one's gonna get? No, he's gonna go for the AoE and get triple stun on the enemy. I'm not sure what kind of rune build is on Wolyung, but it is definitely not Vampire. And he's stunning a lot. So here comes Dyna first turn. Very nice stun the Vert too. That allowed the enemy team to not have any more turn. And here comes the Oki, stun as well. Vert is in the range to be killed. Wolyung's gonna go for the Reckless, and he's gonna Violent Proc into a defense break. Jogan get a Violent Proc though, but right now with two units stun up, there's nothing much that Jogan can do to help the team. And that defense break, oh, it is not going to last on the Icarus because she Violent Proc as well. But right now, what can she do? Nothing much, really. Really nothing much. And here comes Dyna, finally ready to go for the transformation. 4Baby is gonna clap that Icarus cheeks with the Dyna damage, doing a lot of damage on Dyna, trying to stun the Nephthys, but didn't do much. Reset failed on the Nephthys though. But really, Wolyung gonna go for the AoE. Double stun and the Violent Proc again. 4Baby bringing back the Wolyung meta, also bringing back the Wolyung pre-nerf. And Wolyung is going pretty crazy on SeanB right now. Dyna's gonna go for another turn with defense break, easily bring down the Icarus, and Nephthys still no chance to AoE. And the first game goes to 4Baby. Wow, that Wolyung though, always multiple stun unit into a Violent Proc. That's crazy. That's 4Baby. Bars. No, just kidding. But got a that Wolyung is really good, like really really good. It was going crazy right there. So going to turn round 2, what would SeanB do to bring some impact to the table? So 4Baby really get lucky in the first game, starting off with the Okiano strip reset on the Nefters because there were 2 buff. So the chance to really land the strip reset right there was not exactly very big. But he was 4Baby, so he didn't give a shit. So we're moving on to game 2. Let's see what's the pre-ban here. We see Changpeng pre-ban, a very high impact reset unit. We see Ragdoll, which is a very common pre-ban because Ragdoll is Ragdoll. It's just OP, you know, more turn for you means you're gonna win the game pretty much. And everybody in high rank usually crit a lot as well. Wolyung getting pre-banned by 4Baby. If I can't have Wolyung, you would not have Wolyung as well. And we are seeing the Okiano's pre-ban too. So because he got resetted earlier, he doesn't like Okianos no more. SeanB get the first pick here. Let's see what he's gonna take for his first pick in game 2. Still bringing in the Joe Gun, or maybe not. Gonna take the Lulu. SeanB also improvise and adapt. He's gonna take the Lulu this time away from 4Baby, but there's no more Wolyung, so he might go for like a Carno Fire M Bison or like a Wind Panda Juno route maybe, but he does have a Nephthys, very good for either turn 1 or turn 2, so that's pretty awesome. First pick for 4Baby, lost the Lulu, will take the Ciara and maybe a Joe Gun potentially. No, he's gonna take the Ragdoll early as well away from SeanB. Does SeanB have Ragdoll? I think he does. SeanB, looking at this, what are you going to do? Will you draft like a Nephthys, Joe Gun, or will you go for like a turn 2? He's gonna go for turn 2 and he's gonna go for a Tessarion pick. Going pretty free to play here from SeanB with the Molly to support. And over there we are seeing a Fran getting drafted, probably on Violent build. She's coming back to the meta because the moment, what's his name? Murray, Water Ryu, lose momentum. You don't need to run a double Nam wheel or triple Nam Fran anymore. You can bring back the Vio Fran, which is also very strong, with Ragdoll in particular. And the Diana early on as well from 4Baby. Early Diana into a Molly and Tessarion, which means he's either going to ban either Molly or Tessarion. SeanB, knowing that, will you draft an Antares right here? The natural counter. No, it's going to bring in the Vert. SeanB team looking pretty free to play here, not going to lie, except for the Molly. And last pick for SeanB, what is it going to be? It's going to be a Kaki. Very budget comp coming from SeanB here. And last pick from 4Baby can be a strong water unit right now. It can be Poseidon, it can be Chow, it can be many strong water unit in this slot. Let me see. What is 4Baby going to go with? Usually Wolyung is going to be here, but Wolyung got pre-ban already, so you can't really use that. So what is it going to be? It's going to be a classic Rika game, ban out the Lulu. Very textbook answer by 4Baby, but why is it textbook answer? Because it is really good. So he's going to ban out Lulu here, but then you leave 3 fire unit. That's not a very good sign. Maybe Fran's going to get banned as well. Both only have 1 healer in their team. Okay, SeanB has 2, but they provide immunity. So both similar unit get banned out, and right now SeanB has to deal with a Rika. And that's not very funny. But the thing is, 4Baby have speed lead, so Rika might take a turn before the entire team of SeanB, potentially, and if that happens, that's gonna suck. Looking at the speed tuning, we are seeing the Rikas way faster than I think Kaki or Vert. Vert is on Will Rune though, interestingly, probably against Joe Gun. So, a nice strip, no defense break, and here comes the Seer with the bomb on the Kaki. Kaki is a very low HP based unit, so that bomb is going to be very threatening, but she is not detonating yet. Trying to get some turn here, go for the AoE, didn't get any debuff on the Tessarion or the Molly, not good. Molly's going to move and cleanse out that Kaki, but because Tessarion is moving, this is allowing Seer to take a turn because of Ragdoll attack bar boost. Or maybe not yet. I think Molly is still moving first. Trying to go for the stun, didn't get it. Give her free attack bar, and the bomb from first turn didn't mean anything anymore. And the shield is going to protect Kaki as well. So right here, Seer change target to bomb the Vert. Gonna go for the detonation to go for the stun. Get the damage, get the stun going. Very nice. Defense break on the Diana. And here comes Kaki. Gonna finish off Diana potentially. Gonna go for the AoE. Take away the Diana, but here comes Rika with AoE, double stun, and especially the Vert got stunned, no revenge for you, and this might be it. Because after this, Molly has no cleanse, and the damage gonna be very heavy on the vert. So this is gonna be a Kaki game? No, it's not gonna be a Kaki game. Kaki gets stunned by the Rika, and here comes CL getting even more violent procs on the enemy team. No more proc for Kaki here. Ragdoll get a turn, finish off the vert. No need to wait for the bomb detonation, and CL has another bomb ready. Drop it on the Molly, and also gonna detonate to bring down the Molly. With Kaki and Thessarion alone, Rika's gonna easily stun them, get the stun on the Thessarion, and here come Kaki trying to bring the game back. Another violent proc for Kaki, finish off the Ciara. The game might not be over yet if Kaki keep getting violent proc like this. Rika, can you stop it? Another beautiful stun from Rika to stop the Kaki, and another layer of dots. It's gonna be beautiful dots, and Thessarion might go down soon. Kaki, he needs to violent proc it to finish the Ragdoll. He doesn't get the proc that he needs. He does heal back a lot though, but Ragdoll has torn and boom, Kaki is gone, and Thessarion decides to yeet himself out as well. And for Baby with a 2-0. Woo, that was a lot of RNG back and forth though. Thessarion's like, fuck this shit, I'm out. Oh my god, 4Baby. Easy, 2-0 for 4Baby. First game, very lucky. Second game, I would say decently well drafted with the Rika last pick right there. Chami pick was a little bit open up for Rika last pick, so wouldn't say that was a good draft. We're going to the second match of the first day of World Championship 2021 between Lucky God and Jack. We are seeing the Fire Bison pre-ban here. Fire Bison is the Okeanos of 2021. Very strong fire control unit. Together with the Tianlang pre-ban, a very, very strong unit as well that counter a lot of strategy. Fire Bison, also a very strong fire unit to control, slow, damage, provoke. He has it all, and he scaled with HP. Also provide a HP leader skill, a very, very strong unit. Alright. We are seeing Lucky God with the Gianna first pick. Very similar to me. You know, relatable pick right there. We're seeing Jack break away the Ciara combo and take the Lulu, as Lulu is one of the best units in the game right now against pretty much, you know, anything. Except for Cleave, maybe. Lucky God, seeing this, what are you going to take in response? Going to take Okeanos against Lulu. Not a very good idea though. Just foreshadowing a little bit here. But Nephthys is always a very strong unit. So, taking Nephthys and Okeanos, he'll require another AoE strip, be it Hey Gang, Jogun, Changpeng, Chiwu, what a Ryu. Let's see what he's bringing to the table. Maybe even Triton. So Jack, seeing that, you can pick a Tetra, and it will be the Force Band unit, but it's going to take Hey Gang first to deal with the strip from Gianna here. And next pick can potentially be a Self-Cleanse unit, potentially Juno, Chow, you know, tanky, bruiser stuff to deal with the Nephthys annoying debuff. So, Hey Gang into, what is Jack doing? He's gonna pick Tetra, and this unit alone will nullify both Gianna and Nephthys by a hell of a lot, and maybe even good against Okeanos' damage as well because she's a water. Lucky got seeing 3 water unit. It is very wet right here, so he gotta blow a little bit to blow dry it with a wind unit. Maybe a Savannah, maybe a Changpeng. He's gonna go in with a Light Dragon instead and a Jogun. No wind unit needed for Lucky God here because he is a Lucky God. So, next pick come out from Jack here. What is it going to be? Seeing that he might be banning out the Dragon, he can pick a Strong Water or a Juno to deal with this Lucky God lined up here. So what is gonna be? Jack? Bring it. I believe. We're on the same length, Jack. Okay. He's going in with a Rika that can be stun and control. Not sure about that though, but usually anything that is a Rika right now should be built with a 100 resistance. But would that matter in G3 when everybody has, you know, a billion accuracy? I'm not too sure, but Rika last pick is gonna be for Jack. Lucky God has to either ban Juno, I mean not Juno, Tetra or Hey Gang, and that's gonna be a big problem if any of them stay. So the Dragon getting banned out as expected. Tetra get to stay. Lucky God will need to do a lot of damage very quickly before Tetra just like shake her fish booty and cleanse everything, and that's about it. Alright, going in with the first pick from Gianna, And hopefully she's gonna land the stun on everybody, potentially. No need to bomb Tetra because that's kind of useless. And here comes the seal from the Jogun, looking very good right now for Lucky God here with AoE damage and the Okeanos follow-up. No, it's gonna go for the reset on Lulu just to be sure, but the Ciara get the violent proc out of the stun, potentially stun the Okeanos, and all damage of Lucky God will be over immediately. No, it's gonna go for the damage onto the Gianna actually. Gianna didn't get stunned and now get a chance to bomb the Lulu, get stunned instead. So Ciara still trying to do some damage onto the Gianna here, but the Tetra's gonna come out very soon and that debuff might go away very, very quickly. Okeanos has a small chance to go for the big damage, potentially bring down Lulu altogether and maybe kill Rika. No, didn't manage to stun Rika. Rika has glancing debuff though. Will she do anything? She's gonna go for the AoE, doesn't stun anybody but do good damage, leaving the dots on the enemy here. And the Lulu is still surviving. The debuff from Nephthys is gone, but Ciara might go down here. No violent proc anymore for Ciara. And the Nephthys is gonna go for the... She can't silence anybody anymore. In the past, she could have silenced the Rika, but the nerf took care of it. And now Rika is gonna go for the big stun on 2 unit here. The Gianna is gonna go down. Okeanos normal AoE stun does have the reset. Missed the reset on the Rika, very important. And I think right now the Lulu Tetra combo will shut down and the Rika get the sleep proc onto the Jogun. Her skill 3 is ready and Okeanos' hands are sweaty. There's no more skill to be used on the Rika. No, it's over. Rika's gonna win the game. With the help of Tetra, Rika's gonna stay alive. With the help of Lulu, Rika's gonna stay alive. Nothing's going down. Nephthys cannot silence anybody. No violent proc for her. Oki's gonna go for the AoE stun here. And it's stun only 1 unit because he got nerfed 2 patches ago as well. And maybe that's pretty much it. Rika stole the show thanks to the power of Tetra and Lulu. Nephthys, Gianna, no problem. No problem at all. All the bomb, all the debuff get completely shut down by these 2 units. Even with a Jogun, but without a speed buff, the lack of damage really showed. The lack of turn cycling really showed. And the duration of the CO is also shortened, which means Tetra come back very quickly to cleanse the team. And Rika make it look like it was just, you know, a walk in the park. It's over. GG. Jack get a W. Whoever picked Lulu win. Oh, not really though. I think Chami got the Lulu previous game, but the Lulu got banned. So if Lulu go into the game, Lulu wins. Is that it? Oh my god. Lulu just too good, man. Crazy. Alright, game 2. Game 2. Let's see. Let's see if Lulu get draft and whether the Lulu user win. Last round pre-ban. I want to see a Lulu pre-ban, dude. I really want to see a Lulu pre-ban right now. Come on. Come on, Jack. Do it. Oh, we're seeing the Lulu pre-ban from Lucky God. And we're seeing a Nephthys pre-ban from Jack. Finally, the Lulu pre-ban happened. Oh my god. It's happened. The best unit in the game is a 2-star monster. Oh, what a period we are living in. What times are we alive in? Oh my god. The Lulu pre-ban happened on the first day of Summers of World Championship 2021, sponsored by nobody. And first pick Ciara coming out from Jack here. Lucky God still got the Gianna ready, but Jack has the Hey Gang and the Tetra ready as well for the Gianna. So he's okay. He's fine. Gianna's no problemo. Lucky God, what do you have up your sleeve? You still have Tin Lang. You want to use that? Okay, first pick from Lucky God here. Without Lulu, that is a pretty strong. And Gianna getting drafted as well. Jack is definitely not afraid of Gianna. It's all good in the hood. It's fine. So Jack, what are you getting for your second pick here? Is it going to be Hey Gang? Is it going to be Carnal? Hey Gang getting drafted by Jack? Come on, we're on the same wavelength, right Jack? Carnal? Very early Molong pick here without Lulu support as well. Is Jack going for a Molly strat here together with another like Juno potentially? But Lucky God's gonna take the Tian Lang early as well to gain free attack buff from Sierra every single turn. And Lucky God going with a Jemaya this time. Pretty good. With down Nephthys, he still got a 24% speed lead, and Jemaya can do a lot of damage, but he's thinking about it. He's gonna go for the Chiwu strip instead. Looking like he's gonna ban out the Hey Gang here. Jack, you gotta take turn 2. You gotta be prepared for turn 2, okay? So what is he going in with? He's gonna go with a Carno, and last pick must be a healer here. Molly, Tetra, Fran. It's gonna be an Animal for Jack, going very, very stylishly with an Animal here. And looking at that opportunity, the Savannah get draft just to get banned immediately. Jack lose out on the Carno, but the Hey Gang is still in the game, which means Lucky God might lose turn 1 to Jack if Jack team is speed tuned tightly. That Animal though, very strong against Okeanos. The moment she get a skill 3 off, it's not looking pretty. And she does have Wolyung, no chance to stun her as well. But hey, Tian Lang missed the stun, double resisted on the Animal. So right now the bomb from the Gianna doesn't really mean much if the Oki cannot stop the Animal. And there's a lot of chance that is going to happen. Oki now looking to reset, not gonna go for the stun, missed the Animal because she's water. She dodged and she be like water. And right now, triple the spare stun coming out from Jack here. Stun up everything, and here comes the Sierra with the bomb. She is ready to land it on the Tian Lang, get the bomb on the Tian Lang. And right now, she's getting another violent proc as well. And I think that is game over. Because the Okeanos has a glancing debuff, and there are 3 water enemy in front of him. He's not gonna land any stun at all, and Wolyung also get a violent proc here. And Reckless is ready to go on the Gianna. It's gonna be an easy win. It's gonna go on to Gianna with a Reckless, and Gianna has so little HP left. Gets stunned before she die. Can't even see why she died. And here comes Animal with AoE defense break. Gianna with a bomb, and this gonna be over. Boom! And Jack taking the second game. 2-0 for Jack this time as well. Moving on, very well drafted, outdrafted Lucky God all the way through. Or was it? I think it was. Yeah. The first game he countered really well with Tetra Lulu. Second game he just completely destroyed the Oki with Animal. Well played Jack. Moving on to the next round with a 2-0 to start the day. We are going to the third match of the first day of Summer World Championship Korea Prelim between MDBB and Z-Song. I'm gonna call him Z for short, and Mr. MD. Alright, we are seeing Okeanos first pick, we are seeing Sierra Wolyung first pick. Sierra Wolyung are very, very popular now because they do a lot of damage and you one-shot thing quicker. And also because of the rise of Lulucom as well as the downfall of CCCom, these 2 units are getting drafted very early because they are good in more situations. So we're seeing more Sierra Wolyung draft even in the ladder. So we're seeing a Changpeng Savannah draft very early, calling for a Vert from MDBB here. He's going to take a Chiwu, so double speed lead, but he doesn't have a very strong follow-up CC just yet. So let's see what Mr. MD decides to do here. Okay, I'm going to sell my runes real quick. 1 second. Farming every day, every waking hours. Alright. Oh, he drafted. I look away for 1 second and he drafted a Asher here and a Nephthys. So MD intend to go first with the Asher potentially. But then you go first into non-AoE strip. If you're hoping that the Wolyung is going to strip, then I'm not too sure about that. But look at this. Z is not having any speed lead. So he might not take first turn even though his team is very good turn 1. But if you have full will runes, then you can let MD take turn 1. The first speed lead strip going in, and he drafted Rika last because MD has no immunity, and MD draft Juno in response to the Rika right there. Also, Juno is very good against Savannah and Changpeng because she's fire. Potentially, she will not get attacked by pushback. So that's not bad too, and also very good against Okeanos. So I think Juno is a false ban here. MD, if you want to go first, I'm not sure about this though, because if you want to go first, you ban Chiwu, and you hope that Wolyung strip into a Nephthys AoE. But will he get that though? That's the question. Both are thinking. I think the draft is a little bit strange for both. We're seeing Chiwu ban, we're seeing Juno ban as expected. And let's see what the plan for MD is. If he's going to strip everything. Because I think for Z, He should have full Will Rune in this situation right here because he didn't draft Speed Lead early on. So he can, pivot into a turn 2 situation. Full Will. Okay, we are seeing the Asher boost. We are seeing the Wolyung going for the AoE strip. Get 2, not bad. And here comes the Nephthys and the Seer to shut down the Changpeng. No, gonna go for the bomb on the Rika quickly. But right now, your team is naked against Savannah Oki, which is really strong as well for damage. Oh, the speed tuning doesn't allow for big damage. Oki gonna go doing some okay damage, but not the best. Stun 3 unit here, and Savannah gonna go for the pushback. Get the pushback on the Ciara. Good defense back on everybody else. And Oki get a chance to reset. He's gonna go on the Ciara, so no more bomb. No violent proc for MD here. Changpeng get the pushback once again, and Savannah should go for the one shot on Asher or Nephthys here. Or maybe the Ciara, but Ciara got reset, so maybe you can spread the damage a little bit. Gonna go for the Wolyung. Didn't do a lot of damage right there, but he kind of out of juice now. If the Rika survive and not get stunned, that might be big. Ciara gonna go for another turn here with the violent proc. Oh, that beautiful stun right there. So Asher gonna go for a turn as well. So right now, Z put out everything he had, but MD's team is still standing strong. Not looking good for Z right here. Maybe the Savannah's got a violent proc, finish 2 unit, and he get the violent proc, finish 2 unit, and maybe this is the turning point for Z. Because right now MD team is really out of commission. 2 unit down, both Nephthys and Asher doesn't really have skill ready, and the Savannah have defense break prepared for her. She can one-shot anything she wants right now, potentially. Here comes Changpeng, maybe push back the Nephthys. Gonna go for the pushback. Savannah gets skill 2 ready, finish off the Asher, and the game is over. So as expected, MD team went first, but didn't create a very big impact. Meanwhile, Z team had full Will Runes, endured the first turn, and returned with bigger impact on the enemy team. Oh, unfortunately. Weird draft coming out from MD though, gotta say. Weird draft. If the Wolyung strip more, but Wolyung is not like consistent stripper. He might not even strip anything whatsoever. So right there was a strong, weird choice of draft coming out from MD here. So round 2, let's see if he's gonna change to something different this time. If he picked that Chiwu, it could have been a little bit different. But he went with the Asher. Kinda weird. Alright, the pre-ban's going to be Nephthys and Okeanos this time. So no more Nephthys for MD. He get the first pick here. Probably gonna take the Ciara once again. But I think Z is quite ready this time as well. He seemed to know the enemy really well. Oh, MD gonna go for the Wolyung first pick. He might lead into a Lulu comp here. What is Z gonna respond with? He's going in with maybe a first turn draft. He can do that because he does have the Savannah, Changpeng, Chiwu setup. He's gonna go for the Ciara, Changpeng leading into the turn 1 draft because MD is leading into the turn 2 draft. So let's see here. Is it gonna take the Lulu, maybe Carno, maybe Molly Juno? It's gonna be Carno. The amenity of choice will be Lulu or Fran. Which one is it going to be? Or maybe he's going to drop a Hey Gang here as well, potentially, for MD. He's going to take the Chiwu, so he still take away the enemy AoE stripper. I'm not sure if Z is prepared for the situation because usually you don't see a Chiwu draft with a Wolyung. And because Carno is usually not built very fast as well. So you cannot even catch up with a Chiwu strip, potentially. So let's see what Z respond with. Again, this kind of half-half draft right here coming out from MD. It is going to be Lulu and Tian Lang. So it's going half-half as well with an immunity unit. Very good against Carno being a water unit. And Tian Lang right there, not really doing too much right now because there's no attack bar for MD. So the Tian Lang there is doing pretty much nothing but hurting Ciara. Because Ciara attack bar gain would not give Tian Lang attack bar gain, but Tian Lang is only hurting Ciara right now and doing not really much to the enemy team right there. Instead of, only providing maybe a little bit defense break and AoE stun, but without the attack bar, he's not as potent as he should be. So last pick coming out for Z here will be a Chroma. So double LD Nat 5. Chroma is pretty good right here because enemy doesn't really have any sustain or big one-shot damage beside Wolyung. So Chroma can be a very annoying solo unit on her own. So the draft here, we're seeing double stripper into a lot of damage from MD here. He might be banning out the Lulu, might be banning out the Chroma here, and on the other side, you might have to ban out the Chiu if you want to go first. It's going to be the Jogan ban, it's going to be the Sierra ban. So MD will have the strip into Savannah and the Carno, potentially Wolyung one-shot the Chroma as well. So he actually have a very strong draft here against Z. Let's see what's going to happen because Tianlang doesn't really do anything right now at all. Here comes the AoE strip. Here comes the Wolyung is actually really fast in this situation. Not really a good choice in my opinion because you can't use the... He used that on the Tianlang though, not the Chroma. Even though Tianlang can be controlled fairly easy with Savannah and Carno, but he went for the Tianlang kill first. Chroma used opportunity, might take out the Wolyung immediately. Gonna go for the damage on the Wolyung. No violent proc here. And here comes the North Star Wisdom. Finish off the Tianlang easily. So one unit out. Savannah gonna go for the finish on the Lulu. Didn't get the finish, but Carno might potentially finish the Lulu with skill 2. Doesn't finish the Lulu, Chiu is gonna be there to finish the job. So the setup for MD team is really strong right now, but Chroma is still a very annoying unit. But 1v4, not so much. So MD is gonna take the W here with a better draft, better setup, and that's game 2. That was a really weird game. Like, you ban out Joe Gun, but you still have to deal with the whole setup. You give enemy Chiwu, Savannah, and Carno. That's a lot of damage immediately. And the only thing he had against that is the Chroma anti-crit. But then in the additional damage meta, or it's not even meta anymore, it's just in the phase of additional damage, the anti-crit come out from a Chroma is meaningless. So Carno can still do very good damage still. So here, we're going to game 3 between MD and Z. We are seeing Carno pre-ban and we're seeing Tianlang pre-ban. Not sure about the Tianlang pre-ban though, because as we can see, Z picked Tianlang in a position where Tianlang doesn't really do anything. And Carno pre-ban is not bad. Carno is OP. So MD is going in with the Nephthys Wolyung this time. And over there we see Ogino's getting picked up by Z. So Z might go for a turn 1 draft potentially. Or is he going to go with half-half again? So you're seeing Nephthys, your first thought probably going to be Tetra. But whether you want to go Tetra on turn 2, we have to see what Z decides to do. So Z is going in with a Chiwu Savannah. So he's trying to give MD a taste of his own medicine here with the first turn strip and the big AoE CC damage. So MD, will you draft a triple revenge vert here in this situation because it's very good against Chiwu and Savannah. And he's going to go with a Hey Gang. Not the best thing against Chiu because Chiu can push back attack bar, so the attack bar gain from Hey Gang might be just meaningless. But MD is gonna go for a Juno, so very solid unit against the CC draft, and also Hey Gang there to potentially give Nephthys a turn, but whether that's gonna work or not, it's gonna be a big question mark. Sierra getting drafted, Triton getting drafted. So right here we see 2 AoE strip, but it can push back attack bar to nullify the effect of Hey Gang. Hey Gang is really good into Joe Gun and Gianna, but not the best into Chiwu and Triton. So last pick for MD can be a strong fire unit, banning out either Oki or Sierra. Can be an Antares, a Vert, Laika, a Fire Monkey King. It can be anything, and even a Rika, but he's gonna go in with a Trevor. Of all things, he's going in with a Trevor. MD is trying to flex on Z right now with a Trevor draft. I respect that, okay? Even though he's not the best, he can die to a bomb, he can die to defense break, but I respect the Trevor draft, okay? He can potentially be the highlight of the day. So MD is gonna lock in the Trevor draft, the Juno getting banned out, the Savannah getting banned out. So MD is gonna sort of avoid an entire team attack by pushback situation, and maybe the attack bar gain for Trevor and Nephthys might be enough to cut in between and do something about it. First turn belong to Triton. Gonna go for the AoE pushback. Trevor has no will rune, so no attack bar gain for Trevor. And the pushback was effective. As you can see right there, even with Hey Gang, doesn't mean you are going to move if enemy can push back. Nephthys, even though Nephthys didn't get stunned, and that is a huge silence for Nephthys right there on the Okeanos. But Trevor getting stunned up, getting bombed by the Ciara. This might be the end of Trevor, because you don't have to touch Trevor right now. You can do a bit more damage to him so that the bomb can kill him. So right now will be the Oki trying to push back some debuffs to the Wolyung, but didn't work out too well. The silence from Nephthys stopped the Triton from AoE silence, allowing the Wolyung to have a chance to Reckless. But would this be enough though? Nephthys gonna go for the skill 1 onto the CR. Doesn't really do much. Oki has the skill 2 ready to do it on the Wolyung, but will he do it? Will he get the reset on the Wolyung? He gonna go for it and get the reset. So right now, Wolyung is completely useless in the situation. He can only defense break, but Trevor is gonna eat the bomb, which means that defense break is not gonna be anywhere effective. And Ciara get another violent prop. Bombs ready, gonna put it on the Nephthys. And right now, will she detonate? She doesn't have to. She can lap the Trevor easily and do damage on the Wolyung. And here comes Sweeping Wave, silence on the Wolyung, no longer able to do anything whatsoever. Here comes the Chiwu, gonna go for some damage on the Nephthys. No, gonna go for some damage on the Trevor, block everything that he can do, and now the bomb damage would be now to take down Trevor. I think it should be, because, yeah. Here comes another violent prop from Ciara, and I think game is over. The 2 main threat is out of commission, and Z is gonna send Trevor away. Even though that draft was a little bit hype, I gotta say, I had high hope for that draft, but it's just not good enough, man. Because Trevor, he's gonna be stunned, he's gonna be bombed. Trevor's really good into a comp that has no stun, like a Dragon Knight comp. Like if you wanna pick Trevor, you pick Trevor into like Ragdoll, Leo. Those are really good because they cannot kill Trevor fast enough. But for Ciara, no problem. No problem. And Z is gonna get the W here. Moving on, and MDBB will go to the loser bracket for the day. That's game 3. Yeah, he could have picked Verd, anything, man, but he drafted a Trevor, and hey, he got balls to draft that, but hey, it's just not good enough. That's just how it is. All right, guys, this is the 4th match in the first day of Samsung World Championship Day 1 Korea prelim between Hwan and Second Baby. We are seeing some different pre-ban here. We are seeing a Pontos pre-ban and a Hey Gang pre-ban, which means Second Baby would like to use a Gianna or Jogan in this game. And we are seeing Lulu getting drafted against Ragdoll. Early Kinky pick as well. Hwan going in with a nerf lineup potentially. If you saw Hwan, most used unit is going to be, oh my god, he changed from Lulu to Ong Yoki. We are seeing LD only from this game, but no, we are seeing a Wolyung as well. We are seeing, whoa, Hwan with the Wolyung, and dude, he's going with nerf unit only or something. And the light Ryu draft as well. Hwan is flexing on Second Baby so hard right now with the full LD Cleave comp. Second Baby's gonna go for the Carno, classic Carno right there. And my last pick, a healer, potentially a Fish, a Lulu. No, it's gonna go for a Diana from Juicy RNG. Hwan gonna finish the draft with another speed lead booster. He is boosting to the moon right now. 2 speed lead booster, big damage. Ong Yoki getting banned out because Ong Yoki is OP. Big damage, so he getting banned out. Carno getting banned out as well. But right here, we having Light Ryu. The community doesn't really like this guy for whoever has him because he doesn't really do good damage. So we shall see firsthand the Wolyung Cleave with Light Ryu and Kinky. Hey! Not bad. Hadouken! Boom! And that's it. Yeah, that's it. The better LD win, pretty much. Second Baby with the first W of the day. And Hwan just I don't know what to say. That was just that's about it. Dude, you know what? Juan just want to go home right now, man. He gotta feed his own baby. He doesn't give about shit about second baby or whatever baby he's fighting. I mean, just want to go home and like feed his baby, dude. Like he got a wife. Like, yo, Juan, where you at? Bring the fucking like grocery home. Like Juan be like, yeah. I'm gonna go home. Go home now. Man, just want to go home. He give no shit. All right, we're going to game 2 between second baby and Juan. We're seeing a Gianna pre-ban and a Ragnar pre-ban. Will Juan come back from the situation here and be serious with his draft? Let's see. But you know, if Juan did that and Light Ryu get buffed next patch, you know, he's the hero of all the Light Ryu user. So Juan finally picked the strongest unit in the game and be serious for once with the Lulu draft. And we're seeing the second baby with the Pontos Molong draft. So you can't really use Yoki or Kinky here because Molong's in the game already and the Pontos as well. So let's see what Juan decides to do here. Carno, okay. Very classic bruiser comp coming from both sides here. We have Carno, we have Dyna, we have Molong Icarus. We might even see what's going to be good here. What is going to be Antares? Oh, I want to see Antares. But maybe that's not going to happen though. Maybe the second baby pick Antares is going to be in the last slot. It's going to be Okeanos. Interestingly, it's going to be Okeanos here. But it's good for the reset on the Carno or the Lulu here. So last 2 pick for Juan. Dude, I want to see a Chilling so bad. Right now. I want to see a Chilling. But I think Juno might get drafted here. I think Juno and maybe some anti-buffer, like maybe even Bover getting drafted here potentially. Let's see what's gonna be. I want to see a Tyrannus too, you know what I'm saying? Some old school bruiser draft. And Juan is going to go for a Jäger. And a Pata, okay. Pata's pretty good against Okeanos here, but these 2 units doesn't really deter Molong Icarus, so we might have to see a ban between Molong or Icarus here. So second baby, knowing that, might have a chance to draft whatever he won last pick, and it's going to be a Daphnis here because there's no anti-one-shot in Juan's team, pretty much. So second baby can one-shot him all he wants, ban out the Lulu, ban out the Pontos. So second baby has 3 units that can do massive damage very quickly, but if they fail to kill, it's going to be over because second baby is going to go for the one pump jump strategy here. So if he doesn't kill anything fast, it's going to be risky. First turn belongs to Okeanos. Very slow Daphnis. Must be on Nemesis rune. Lend the reset on the Carno though. That's pretty good start. And here comes the stun on from the Panther to the Oki. Molong gonna go for the big damage onto the Diana. Get the damage done, and the Molong Icarus combo worked. He'll back the Molong as well. Carno cannot do anything to protect the team. And here comes the Jäger looking to kill somebody. Go for damage on Daphnis, and the Nemesis activated. Give Daphnis free turn, but there's no more Wirun to utilize, so no damage from Daphnis here. Potentially not kill anything. Gonna go for the skill 2 reset, and didn't really do much as well. But Pata cannot really transform because that will give the Daphnis free chance to damage. But hey, he's gonna transform, maybe kill the Daphnis quickly here. Molong has skill 2 ready. Gonna go for the big stun on the Carno, get the stun, and there's no way to kill the Daphnis just yet. And the immunity gonna feed the Daphnis, and the one shot worked out really, really well. Wild blow on the Daphnis, didn't finish him off because he's too thick with the shield, and Molong get the violent proc as well. The one-shot team is working out really, really well, much better than I expected. And the Carno didn't get any violent proc to save the team at all. Pada, even though he can't be stunned, but he can't really do anything as well. And Molong gonna finish him off. And I think it is going to be second baby W. And that's it. GG. The one-shot team worked. And Juan can go home and feed his own baby now because he wanna dip real fast, dude. Second baby, GG. Moving on. And that's about it. I think that was it for day 1 of World Championship. Not bad. We're seeing 3-2-0 today. So just straight up easy win for a lot of player. And a lot of weird draft, a little bit of weird draft going on. But mostly we are seeing a lot more bruiser. CC com is kind of slowing down a little bit. And a lot of people counter the LD Nat 5 really, really well. So just well drafted. A lot of things to learn here potentially, except for the, you know, the luck sack, the violent proc. But a lot of people, not a lot of people, some player today well drafted certain matches that you can learn to see. Even if, you know, people get like 2 LD, 3 LD, they can still lose to a well-drafted team. Not bad. We're going to the semi-final of the first day of Samsung World Championship prelim for the Korea region. And we are seeing Jack and 4Baby, both winners of the previous matchup, moving on. And we are seeing a Ragdoll pre-ban, the first tier pre-ban as well. We are seeing Wolyung getting drafted. Both sides are going with the Bruiser setup here. And let's see. Oh, over there, Jack with the front pick. Oh wait, no, 4Baby with a front pick to have immunity for the team, and Okiano's getting drafted against Lulu. So far, if we see Oki versus Lulu, Lulu usually win, and Jack's gonna take the Ganny pick here, and he might finish off with maybe. Oh, I want a Chow or Juno so bad right now. Let's see what's gonna happen. What's it going to be? Oh, Jack's gonna go in with a Gianna here. And let's see what 4Baby will do. You're seeing a Gianna, you might bring in a Juno, might be a Hey Gang. Hey Gang looks pretty good right now, but 4Baby with a Daphnis, we are seeing the rise of Daphnis back into the meta, bringing back the one-shot combo, Wolyung, Daphnis, and the pad to finish off the double immunity setup as well. So Jack, you are seeing double immunity, double one-shot. What are you going to do? Are you going to draft some sort of Triana? Because that was the answer back in the day. Triana, Tyrannus, all that good stuff. Or you ban now the Daphnis and play against the double immunity by using a Bova. He's going to go in with a Belio to bring in more healing against the Oki and the Wolyung here. Pretty good actually. Pretty good. So we're seeing immunity in a Belio. Very too strong healer for Jack. So 4Baby, if you lose out your Daphnis, there's not a lot of way to do damage here. Okay, let's see what's going to be. It's going to be a Daphnis ban. Maybe it's going to be a Lulu or Belio ban. Or Gianna ban. No, you don't need to care about Gianna, right? It's going to be a Belio ban. It's going to be a Fran ban. So over there, we still see Pata with the protection there. And will it be enough though? Because Ganny, Gianna might move and shut down Pata altogether. But Oki might be on Swift to shut down potentially Ganny first. So let's see here. First turn belongs to the Gianna with the bomb and AoE, but Daphnis with no Wilroot might be on triple Nemesis. It is on triple Nemesis. Get a turn in between. Shut down the Ganny quickly. Immediate not shut down. So right there, the strategy was in place. The damage was not enough. Ganny with a very strong anti-fire damage artifact was enough to survive the Daphnis potentially. And here comes the Carno going for big damage, and Lulu protect the team. So right now, Jack is in a very good spot. Meanwhile, 4Baby losing the big nuke and now cannot use Oki to do anything because Lulu is protecting the team. And here comes Carno getting reset by Ganny, having another round of damage. Rain of Sword. No, it's going to go for the skill 2 first. Get a Violent Proc anyway. Going to raining down more damage onto the enemy team. The bomb damage there was going to be more than enough for the Daphnis and the Pata, even though he can get out the stun. But hey, Ganny reset him already. So the first game, go to Jack. 4Baby got the triple Nemesis strat lockdown, but not doing enough damage onto the Ganny. So if right there he killed the Ganny, he had a chance to win. Really good chance to win. So good strat, but gotta back it up with more damage. Gotta farm more Necro, man. Gotta get better Nemesis rune. Alright, we're going to game 2 between 4Baby and Jack. Not bad. We're seeing some new stuff, and I like that a lot. Reset my Giants run here, boys. Yo, Frothy with more gifted sub. Thank you so much, buddy. Thank you so much. Chris Brock with $2. If you unban me, I'll apologize to the guy. Shit, he's really buying his way back. Yo, Lexico, can you unban Chris Rock to see if he apologized to the guy? If he doesn't apologize, just ban him. Okay, we're going to game 2 between 4Baby and Jack. Dude, he bought his way back. It's crazy. That's what you call a buyback. Alright, we're seeing a Wolyung pre-ban and Okiano's pre-ban. Not sure about Okiano's pre-ban though, but the Wolyung pre-ban seems gonna be very appropriate going into the season here. So Jack get the first pick here. Will he take Lulu? He's gonna take Lulu. And over there, will 4Baby get Carno and Ganny, potentially? Alright, 4Baby, you lose Lulu, you lose Wolyung. What do you have for your team? What do you intend to do? Will he go for first turn Ciara? No, 4Baby will now Bruiser as well with the Fran and the Ragdoll draft. So Jack, going to this is going to be only Musha game potentially. He's going to get the Carno first for the HP lead and the AoE control. Get the Ikaras in as well for the one-shot damage. Pretty good actually. So what is 4Baby going to respond with this? Usually in the past, you see this kind of Icarus shit, you go with Triana, Tyrannus. But now nobody really ruined them up anymore, like good enough to use. So you gotta like play around and it's gonna go with immunity. So it might ban out this Icarus altogether. Immunity and Diana, a lot of attack bar gain from 4Baby right there. Double immunity, double healer as well. So very strong bruiser comp for 4Baby. Jack is gonna go with Antares to deal with Diana. This one is a hit or miss. Sometimes it works like magic. Sometimes it does jack shit. Comedic genius. Jack with the Antares lockdown for the last pick right here is going in with a Fang Yan. So very bruisery going on from both player. And last pick Rika looking to ban out the Lulu. Very textbook draft right here, but very effective at this point. Pretty good here for 4Baby. And we're probably going to see a Fran ban. No, it's going to be a Lulu ban 100%. And maybe it's going to be a Rika ban at this point. Alright, it's going to be a Rika ban. It's going to be a Lulu ban as expected from SeanB. We're moving on. We're seeing double immunity, but that will not protect you against damage from Icarus or Antares. And in the late game, Fang Yan can be a very hard thing to deal with, seeing that 4Baby doesn't have any defense break. So Fang Yan is going to be real strong. So here, 4Baby gonna start off with immunity. Doesn't really matter because that's not gonna stop anything. So right now he's really struggling to figure out what to do. Gonna do some damage on Antares and Carno, even though he doesn't really do much, but the fact that he is representing the team, give the 44% HP lead, and that is already a big plus for unit like Icarus or Fang Yan or Antares. Very good for the team actually. So shield coming up, immunity going up, Icarus looking for a target, and Fran look like a tasty treat, but not going for the damage just yet because he know that Icarus will not do enough damage. So he's slowly working on this Fran first. So Fran losing a little bit of HP here. Antares not proccing just yet and losing a lot of damage, HP in between. So here comes, still no proc from Antares just yet right here. Moonlight coming out from the Panther to turn into the beast form to do even more damage on this Antares potentially. And Fran finally losing her immunity, which mean potential slow stun and defense break coming out from Jack right here. Okay, here's the big damage onto the front. Not really. Here comes Dark Recovery. Boom. Not really doing much or enough. And this Antares is also not really working here. But right now the Fran is at the one-shot area. And finally the Antares proc at the right time. Heal himself back. Finish off the Fran. Very good proc. But Pat is going to drop some big damage onto the Antares as well. And here comes Diana. Not transforming. You cannot really do Diana thing when there's Antares on the field. And oh, that is a big stun on Icarus though. So right now, I think Jack is looking to take down the Diana potentially. Because after you take down Diana, Fang Yan is going to be really strong here. And here comes the Panther. Gonna go for the stun. Onto the Antares, get the stun. So even if he proc right now, he's pretty much useless. But there's no more immunity on the enemy team, which means Carno is not gonna stun anybody just yet. But get a violent proc though. Potentially provoke. No provoke as well. And Diana finally having a chance to maybe transform. But I think he's going to shield up first to make sure the team is healthy. So this Diana has not been doing Diana thing just yet. Only been protecting the team. Here comes Fang Yan. Damage on Diana. Missed the chance to defense break right there. Antares finally off the field. Which means Diana can finally put on pressure on the enemy team here. And here comes Carno. Going to go for the... Nope. Carno violent proc a lot though. But not really doing anything much. And here comes the Diana, potentially. No violent proc from Diana just yet, but here comes Moonlight coming out from Pata, protecting the team from the defense break from the Fangyan here that might be coming soon. Carno cannot really do much here. The protection coming out from 4Baby team is too much for him to handle, but slowly but surely, Fangyan's gaining more damage and Icarus might get a chance to one-shot, but can she survive? Because Diana finally get a chance to transform, doing good damage on that Icarus, but oh, he also exposed his Diana to damage from the Fangyan, and that was almost a 1-for-1 trade right there. But maybe next turn, this Carno is going to bring down the Diana. That was, oh no, the Diana is still going to survive, and the big stun from the Pata and damage from the Ragdoll. Fangyan, can you finish? He finally finished off the Diana. So here we are going at a point where Fangyan is going to be a very, very annoying unit because it's not easy to kill him. And when you touch him, you might pay the price. So Fangyan's going to go for the big heal here for the Carno, but big damage from both the LD Nat 5 is going to be more than enough to not bring down the Carno just yet. He's still surviving here. And here comes the damage onto the Ragdoll. Not really anything important. Fangyan's doing good damage though. Additional damage is working right there. And here comes the damage and the heal back with the Fangyan, and there's nothing to strip his heal. So he's going very strong at the enemy team. But no, oh, the violent proc clutch, because Ragdoll could have... The violent proc clutch, Jack with the amazing skill right there. Finish off the Ragdoll. And that's it. It's over. He went for the risky move and he got rewarded. Look at the stun from the Pata, dude. Look at the stun from the Pata. It's over. Look at the stun. Oh my god, I can't believe it. 4Baby going for the chain stun here. Violent proc? No violent proc here. Fangyan's gonna go for the damage, but Pata is gonna go for the Moonlight. Get the violent proc. Oh my god, it's 4Baby is gonna go for the W here with the continuous stun from skill 1. Another stun coming out from the Pata. Is he doing it? No, he missed the chance to stun this time. And Jack is gonna go for the damage, ignoring the buff. Pata, will you go for the stun? Gonna go for the damage. Maybe violent proc. He's getting a violent proc. Is he gonna stun again on the Fangyan? I can't believe this 4Baby is actually coming back from this. He's gonna go for the skill 3 here. Get immunity. Protect himself. Fangyan's gonna go for the damage. Get another violent proc. Oh my god! Unbelievable violent proc from Jack. Unfucking believable. Oh my god. Well played it. I mean, well proc. Sorry, well proc. Let's go to the second game of the semi-final of the first day of World Championship between SeanB and Z. Whoever wins will face Jack in the final to be competing to be the winner of this group. So, we're seeing Gianna pre-ban, Okeanos pre-ban. We are seeing a Vanessa first pick from Z. Strange. But Sierra and Carno, okay, no strip yet from SeanB. And Z's going for the Changpeng first pick here as well. We're seeing a Lulu, Carno getting drafted. Pretty standard stuff here for a turn 2 lineup. But Z having the Vanessa is not very good for turn 1 lineup. It should be a Chiwu right there. So I'm not sure about that Vanessa pick coming out from Z. So what's going to be the second pick here coming out from Vanessa? Oh, it's going to be a Chiwu and the Savannah. So SeanB is going to go in with a Vert. Very standard pick, if not the best pick right now for the team. And a Ragdoll as well to deal with this turn 1 strip control comp. So last pick potentially might need to be something that will help him, like a Tian Lang, to deal with the attack bar gain from SeanB. So he has to either ban Vert or Ragdoll here to make sure that the turn 1 will result into him controlling the enemy and not the enemy getting a turn in between and shut him down. Not sure about the Vanessa though, because you can ban Chiwu right now. And no, it's going to ban out the Tian Lang and he's going to ban out the Vert. So SeanB is going to get a Ragdoll in. And he chose to go with HP lead to survive better as well, not speed lead. But will that allow SeanB to cut in between with the Ragdoll attack bar game though? Also, Savannah Changpeng, even though they are a very strong unit, will they have enough control for the enemy team? Let's find out. First turn belongs to Z and he stripped perfectly. No attack bar gain is going to be enough for SeanB. And here comes Changpeng going to go for the AoE pushback. Ooh, missed everything on the Lulu, but fortunately, not enough attack bar for Lulu to move, so Savannah get a chance to move, but Savannah failed to Lulu. Ooh, the Lulu is going to stand strong, but Savannah get violent prop. Might finish off the Lulu here if she get double crit. Can she get double crit on this Lulu? Or will she go for Vanessa? I mean, not Vanessa, Ciara. Not enough damage for the Lulu. And the turn 1 adventure might be over. Lulu get a classic violent proc, protect herself so that she can protect others. So right now, there's no more control. But the defense break from Vanessa is going to allow potentially the Savannah and the Changpeng to finish off the Ciara though. But after this, he will be naked against Kano, and that might be bad. And he go for the AoE, didn't really achieve anything, but giving Kano a turn to shut down the Savannah that could have moved to do something about the Ciara. Ciara get a turn here, but no bomb just yet. Get a violent proc as well next to Kano, and she's healthy, ready to bomb. And here comes the Ragdoll. And the slow debuff's working really well, not doing enough any damage to Ciara. Get a bomb landed on the Vanessa, and I think that is pretty much it. Right now, Z has run out of everything. He has nothing to offer right now, and no damage, no aim control, no nothing. Meanwhile, Lulu is ready, Kano is ready, and I think that's pretty much it. This Savannah has violent proc literally every turn she take since the start, and now she has skill 3 ready again. This might be a chance for the Savannah to do something about it, but hey, before that happened, Ragdoll's gonna say, sit down girl, be humble. And here comes the Ciara trying to do some damage on the Changpeng. Bomb get exploded on Vanessa, but not doing enough damage here, which means we kill the Savannah. She might be back on the beast with skill 3, not very good. But for a bruiser comp, ooh, that 2-turn sleep though, but not matter because Lulu's gonna move soon, and that's gonna shut down that sleep very easily. And here comes Lulu turn, remove, heal, everybody healthy, bomb on Vanessa, and easy delete the Vanessa. And that's it, GG. You go for a double pushback comp, but you fail to push back Lulu. It's over, pretty much. Once again, the Lulu user takes the cake. Best unit in the game. Crazy. Crazy. Hello, Virus. How you doing? All right, Lulu pre-ban, Lulu pre-ban. No Lulu pre-ban. We are seeing the Chiu pre-ban and the Nephthys pre-ban. We saw Chiu last game. Didn't see Nephthys though. But Nephthys pre-ban is always good if you know enemy has a Nephthys. So first pick going out from Z. I don't want to see the Vanessa once again. Did check the Okeanos, but second baby is gonna get the Sia Gianna combo here. And Z, what do you plan to do? Will you take the Lulu? Will you take the Hey Gang? Will you take... What are you planning to do? You don't have Chiu anymore. What is he gonna do here? He needs to go turn 2 potentially. If you want to go turn 1, he has to go with like Samav Triton. Not the best, but not the worst. Oh my god, he's actually gonna go with Samav Triton. He take the Samav. Will he take the Triton? Oh my god, I literally called. He's gonna go with a Samav Triton here. And second baby, seeing the Triton, gonna take the Ragdoll, gonna take the Diana, because it's just really good against this kind of player. So it's gonna take the Pontos as well. And second baby is now having a very strong team. If you really want to keep going with this, he gotta go with a Jogun. He gotta go with, oh, he's gonna go with a Juno though, and a Tian Lang. Pretty solid draft here against second baby. So looking at this, will you ban out the Oki? Will you ban out the Juno? And take in another bruiser, and you should be okay. It's gonna go with the healer, and that is very good against Okeanos. So if he ban out potentially Tian Lang, he's gonna be in a good spot, because the problem with Samav Triton is you don't have enough damage. It is very different for picking Ciara and Jogun. He's gonna ban out Tian Lang. Oh, it's Lulu. It's no longer. I didn't look. It's Lulu and not. It's Molly, not Lulu, but doesn't matter. That thing's gonna get banned immediately. So second baby doesn't have any healing, but Z doesn't really have a lot of damage either. All right, going in with the Triton, gonna go for the big pushback here from Z, but will the Ragdoll? Ragdoll's gonna give enough attack bar. Just too good. doesn't bomb because bomb doesn't matter. Cannot bomb Triton. Will give back bomb. Cannot bomb Juno. Go for the stun. Didn't stun Samaf, but doesn't really matter because right now Ponto's gonna put up protection to doesn't put up protection. Gonna go for the AoE silence. I think that was mostly for Oki, but didn't really land on Oki. But Sierra's gonna get a turn right here. He couldn't buff because Juno was moving, and the buff would be kind of bad for him. So Juno's gonna take a turn here, but the moment the Oki go down, Z's gonna do a lot of damage. But don't worry, Samaf is still here. Maybe it's gonna be enough. Oh, that was double stun coming out from Samaf. Big stun to stop enemy from killing the Okeanos here, but Sierra gonna get a violent proc. Doesn't really matter though. But I think he's waiting for a chance to put up the invincibility and then kill the Daphnis. I mean, not Daphnis, blue Daphnis, Samaf. But it's gonna be an awkward spot that he needs to find a very good situation to put up that protection right there. So the damage is kind of over the place, but the main goal of Second Baby is to take out Okeanos, and he got it done. And the Sun's gonna get passed back once again. We're playing literally volleyball right now between two players with a lot of Sea Emperor. They like to be in the sea and play volleyball. And here comes the bomb. A risky move though, because here come volleyball. No, he's gonna keep the bomb, give the silence to the enemy. But the most important one to be silenced is not gonna get silenced, which is the Pontos. He can just pass that back, no problem at all. And even though Sia might die, pass back to the Triton. And Ragdoll should have enough damage to kill Juno, no problem. And before he finish off this Samaf, he's gonna put up the protection and should be okay. So Juno gonna go for damage, finish off the... No, big stun on the Pontos right there. But I don't think that's gonna matter too much. All the damage right now will be on the Juno, and there's nothing to stop that. And even though Samaf might come back, the damage reflection of Ragdoll reduce the damage intake. So he might even die. So he's gonna go for damage on the Ragdoll. Make sure to come back, kill it. But he needs to stun the Pontos right now, because Pontos gonna move in front of the Samaf, put up the protection, and everybody will be fine. Here comes the AoE. No stun coming out on the Pontos. Ragdoll has the torrent ready. Get rid of the Juno. And finally the Holy Ground getting put up. And that's going to be a 2-turn invincibility. And yeet. Nothing happened. And GG. Second Baby takes the cake with a lot of LD on top of it. We are going to the final of the first group of Summers of World Championship 2021. The Korea prelim here between Jack and Second Baby. Jack going in strong and Second Baby seeking redemption for 4 Baby. Let's see who's gonna come on top. Second Baby with a heavy LD lineup, while Jack has a very sort of flexible drafting style here. We're seeing Gianna pre-ban and Ragdoll pre-ban. Pretty standard stuff. Jack leading with the speed lead, Ciara. Meanwhile, Second Baby announcing that he's gonna go turn 2. Which means Jack has to take away the Wolyung and potentially... Oh, he's gonna bring in a Yeonhong here with the Wolyung. This draft from Jack looked like it was like, I don't know, the first season of RTA pretty much. So Second Baby is going to go for another layer of immunity and also Okeanos to stun lock the enemy and potentially take away Wolyung's skill, making him useless. But he's going to swap to the Diana instead for more bruiser action. So Jack seeing this, he might go with the Fangen once again, potentially. He's going to go with the Antares once again. It's going to be spicy. But is it going to be enough though? Because Second Baby can choose not to transform and will not suffer too much from the Antares. So, Jack, last pick, what is it going to be here? Seeing a lot of buff, might be a Bova comeback? Or is it going to be a Juno? No, it's going to go with a Annabelle here to sort of nullify the fire unit a little bit and potentially ban out the Pontos so that the immunity will not last forever. Second Baby seeing enemy has no way to protect themselves against debuff beside Annabelle, might draft a Rika and ban out the Annabelle here. No, he's going to go in with the Wind Monkey King. The first Wind Monkey King draft for the day as well is going to be countering, doing damage. And he might be banning out the Yeonhong or potentially the Wolyung here. So that he will not get one-shot turn 1 from both damage from Wolyung and Ciara. Going to take away the Yeonhong here so there's no easy one-turn, one-shot strip and heal back immediately from Yeonhong. Diana getting banned out. Antares on the field, HP lead getting taken. It's despite speed lead. Both have speed lead, but both went for the HP lead. They are both going for the bruiser route. And here comes first from Pontos. So the protection from pawn toss without any strip on the other side will be very strong. Let's see Wolyung strip will work today once again for Jack. Wolyung going in with a skill 2. Gonna go for the skill 2, get the invincibility of the enemy, but that doesn't really mean much here. And right now his team is kind of vulnerable a little bit, and kind of go for the Annabelle. Didn't really do anything. Light Monkey go for the Annabelle, but usually, wait, not Light Monkey, Wind Monkey, Singer gonna go for the Annabelle, but usually Wind Monkey doesn't have a lot of accuracy, so Annabelle is gonna be protected by the resistance she has. And now the monkey, because of his violent proc, get naked, no immunity, and bomb on Sierra finally landed the monkey, and she is going to detonate to do some damage. Didn't get the stun though, but doesn't really matter because next turn from Lulu, that will be taken away immediately. Wolyung trying to get that Reckless in, but pawn toss shut him down. If there was a Reckless, that Wolyung could have killed the Singer. And here comes Antares doing a lot of damage on the monkey, but finally Carno, if he doesn't stun Annabelle, this skill 2 will be meaningless. Will he go for it though? Gamble for the stun? He's gonna gamble. No, he doesn't gamble. Go for the skill 2 on the Sierra, doing a little bit of damage, but doesn't really make a difference here. And here comes Annabelle, finally getting a turn, getting a violent proc, but the monkey is in the one-shot zone of Wolyung, so he has to go for the Wolyung. No, gonna go for the Sierra, trying to finish the Sierra off. Here come Carno, going for the AoE, but doesn't really stun any water unit, trying to control the Annabelle, but didn't get that as well. So right now Annabelle, if she get a turn, she's gonna heal back immediately, and everybody's naked. Double stun from the Antares, gets stunned, but that doesn't really matter because right now the Carno and the Pontos not gonna move to do anything to protect the team, and the monkey is in a very tough spot here. Wolyung gonna go for the Reckless, and Annabelle here is ready to bring Wolyung back on top and also wake up everybody, giving Sierra a chance. And the Antares moving constantly, putting pressure on second baby team. Bomb on the Pontos. Antares with another amazing proc, demonstrating that he is gonna punish the enemy if they don't do a lot to the team. And right now, nobody can really pay attention to Antares, and he's free to proc, and there's nothing to stop it. Annabelle getting another turn here, and the bomb is going to finish off the pawn toss, and the bomb is going to land on the Lulu as well. No detonation, no need to detonate, and Jack get a first game. GG. Wow. Antares is winning and not Lulu. Finally, Lulu win rate drop a little bit, huh? But the Antares draft and the Annabelle draft really punish the Carno draft. The unit doesn't really do a whole lot in terms of damage, and when he does something, Annabelle will fix that immediately. And Antares, there was no one to control it at all. The monkey draft last pick didn't do a whole lot, and actually was like a liability to the team because Lulu had to spend healing on the monkey for him to achieve pretty much nothing. So the last pick right there could have been something more impactful instead of the monkey. Okay, we are seeing Pontos getting banned. We are seeing the Hagang getting banned, which means second baby would like to play with a Gianna. So Jack, can you take the Sierra away from second baby? Take it away immediately. We'll take the Lulu as well. We'll take the Lulu as well. And here comes the pretty standard stuff as well. So second baby losing the Sierra. The Gianna is now kind of awkward and easy to be counter. He's gonna take the Ganioki. For the Gianna first pick here, Jack is gonna go in potentially the Tetra and the Hagang. He demonstrated that strategy earlier, and it worked out really well against people who trying to run control, and you ban out the Ganny here. So Jack, no Hagang though. Wait, sorry. Hagang get pre-banned, which means Jack's gonna go for the Lulu, Wolyung, and Yeonhong here. So he might be banning out the Gianna altogether. Second baby is going to finish off with a Savannah. Very strong against Jack right now. And also there is a Jogun because there's no more Hagang. So the Gianna Jogun combo is really, really strong. So Jack, for last pick, you are dealing with this. You have to bring in a Tetra for force ban here if you want to keep your Wolyung Yeonhong combo. Does he have the Tetra force band ready, and does he want to bring it? He's gonna bring in the Tetra force band here, very strong against Gianna and Nephthys, which means that's gonna be a force ban, knowing that Jack will have to ban out the speed lead potentially for the Yeonhong to go first and allowing Sierra and Wolyung to move. No, it's gonna be the Ganny ban here. It's gonna be the Yeonhong ban. Second baby going in with the Tetra on the field. I'm not too sure about this second baby. It is the best of 5. If he loses this, he's still got a chance to fight back. But the Tetra right there is gonna be a huge problem for the Gianna and the Gianna and the Nephthys combo, and there's no attack by pushback. Even though there's Jogan to just, take her away, he might miss right now, and that's gonna be very bad. He landed the thing, but the thing is, we saw this happen before. The Nephthys Okeanos combo doesn't bring enough damage to the table, especially when there are two water units like this, and the moment Tetra come back out to the field, she's gonna just cleanse everything, and nothing's gonna happen. So right here is gonna be the Gianna trying to bomb on the Lulu. They're trying to kill the Ciara. It's gonna get it done and stun up two water unit as well. Very solid turn coming out from second baby. The Okeanos actually paying off. Tetra coming out, but I don't think this is gonna be enough though. But still, Jack has a very good fighting chance if he bring down one of the enemy unit right now. But it's looking kind of tough because Jack doesn't really have damage, and Okeanos Nephthys together with Jogan is gonna bring a lot of pressure. Let's see here. Will he violent proc? But he died. He cannot violent proc. What if he violent proc though? That's gonna be funny. Can you violent proc? No, he doesn't violent proc. So not yet. Lulu with the violent proc. Classic Lulu here. But the Oki can reset the Wolyung right now. Can he get the reset? He got the reset. So right now, Jack doesn't have a whole lot of damage. But that Tetra crit on the Gianna doing a lot of damage onto the Gianna. Looking actually pretty good right now. And here comes the Jogan sealing up the Lulu, so no more immunity. And the Nephthys need another turn to get the AoE defense break back. So right now, the Wolyung still got a lot of damage to offer. And the Tetra healing up the Wolyung, keeping the team alive is also very important. Tetra will now do some damage, maybe. Do some damage on the Gianna. Bring down the Gianna early. Potentially that might be the win condition. Gonna put up the shield though, protecting herself, but that also means the stun from Gianna might be coming. And here comes the defense break from the Nephthys. Big damage on from the Gianna. And here comes the Oki with the AoE doing a lot of damage, but not enough to kill the Tetra. Tetra will die though to the Gianna default attacking easily. And bomb landed on the Lulu. And this game will be second baby game. Well played. So even though he let the Tetra through, which is his biggest counter draft, but he managed to seal that off with the Jogan. So moving forward for Tetra user against the Nephthys Gianna, they might want to bring in a Will Ruin Tetra, knowing how much popular Jogan still is. Which means if that Tetra had Will Ruin earlier, it could have been a win for Jack. And because she didn't have Will Ruin, she got sealed off by the Jogan. So maybe in the future, we might see Tetra shifting to a Will Ruin Tetra. Because your nemesis, which is good, but if you don't take a turn, if you get sealed off, you are useless. Alright, we're moving on to game 3 between second baby and Jack. This is a best of 5, so the first 2 games was pretty much meaningless, and now we're going for see who's gonna win the next 2 games. So we're gonna see Gianna and Ragdoll pre-ban, pretty standard stuff. Second baby get second pick, Jack get the first pick, get the Ciara away from second baby, and second baby right now is gonna go for the Ganny Oki. Pretty last season stuff here, Jack. You've seen this before. What do you want to do? Lulu? Or do you want to contest turn 1 with another speed lead here? The thing is, we don't see a single Water Ryu draft at all in anyone's team. Crazy how a small nerf can just take the unit out of the meta pretty much immediately. Jack, what do you want to do? Turn 1 or turn 2? Jack's gonna go for the Yeonhong and the Lulu draft here. Gonna go for a good mix in between and also sort of a bruiser style, which means second baby is gonna go for, it's gonna go for the immunity draft as well. And for the 4th pick, he might want to go with, he's gonna go for a Changpeng. Okay, not bad. He got stripped. Oh, he's gonna go for Jogan though. He got stripped, he got control, and he's ready for Jack. And Jack doesn't really have a straight counter to any of this just yet. Juno the first counter, Heigang the second counter. So this is very, very strong against both Pontos, Oki, and Jogan. Second baby last draft. What do you want to do? Hey, pick a Chow, ban a Ciara, and see what happened. How about that, second baby? But knowing he has a lot of LD Nat 5, he's gonna pick something very strong right now. So what do you want to do? It's gonna go with good old Diana, because there's nobody to stop Diana right now from Jack's team. You ban out the Ciara, second baby is gonna have a very good time, but it's gonna ban out the Juno. Diana's getting banned out immediately because that's a huge threat. The second baby is gonna have the Jogan, but against Heigang, that is not a very good sight to see. Which means after he stripped, the Heigang team gonna move, strip, bomb up Ciara, might be pretty bad for second baby here. All right. First turn belongs to the Jogan. Outspeed the Yeonhong. Yeonhong has no wheel rune. Sealed off immediately. And right now it's looking pretty bad for Jack because can he move though? Because look at the attack bar. Haegang might move, but I'm pretty sure Lulu and C are not moving. But second baby will not take any chances and not strip. And here come Oki. If he missed the Lulu, this might be bad. Is he going to go for the Lulu or the Ciara? He's going to go for the Ciara. Missed the Ciara though. So right now Genny has no target to reset. And that is looking very bad because now Ponton's going to buff just to be stripped. So he cannot even buff properly. And Haegang Cia is looking to bring down anyone immediately here. So he didn't buff. Save it for next round. Here come the Despair Stun coming out from the Haegang. Use it. Not really sure why he would want to do that though. Because you can save it and not really waste it like that. But hey, stun the Genny though. If the Sierra Bomb missed the stun on the Pontons, might be bad. Gonna go for the lap with the skill 1. Almost get pushed back by the Jogan though. That's kind of scary. Gonna detonate, stun the Pontons, but Pontons might Violent Proc out of it right now. And it might be banned because there's no more strip coming from Jack except for Yeonhong. Okay. And that's the Violent Proc that I was looking at. And here comes 3-turn immunity coming out from Pontons because of the glancing that Jack actually just gave to the enemy team. And Yeonhong's gonna get a turn here. Can she strip the Pontons to bring it down pretty much immediately? Gonna go for the strip. Get the strip on the important buff. So right now the damage will go through to bring down the Pontons. So now finally, maybe it's gonna be the chance for Jogan to strip. Gonna give some attack back to Lulu, but that doesn't make a difference because Oki's gonna move. But doesn't stun the Lulu though because water is better than fire. And here comes Pontons. Missed the chance to silence the Lulu as well because Pontons is usually not focused on having good accuracy. And here comes Lulu bringing up Yeonhong, which means Yeonhong can bring up Lulu once again if she wants to heal the Sierra even more. Or the Sierra can take a turn right now. Another miss coming out from the Okeanos, even though he did good damage. But Okeanos, the king of inconsistency, is proving to be inconsistent again. And right now, Jack is having the advantage here and there's nothing to stop him. And finally, the Jogan missed the seal. And I think that is pretty much over. And boom. GG. Jack leading off 2-1 against second baby. So the draft right there, I don't know. It wasn't a good draft from second baby because he really didn't have a whole lot of damage or a whole lot of control. And he didn't gamble the first turn to really strip the Lulu immediately to control it. So, yeah. I don't know. I saw the Ganny Oki speed was really fast. It was speed tuned well. So I'm not sure why he didn't go for the strip turn 1. Because the Lulu attack bar was really, really low. And also Okeanos, you know, just doing Okeanos things. Alright, we're going to the game 4. If Jack wins this game, he bring home the title of being the strongest in this group. And second baby will have to go to the loser bracket to fight for baby potentially, to claim his chance to go to the next round. Oh, tough for second baby, huh? Let's see what's the pre-ban. I want to see a Lulu pre-ban. No, it's not a Lulu pre-ban. It is going to be the Ciara and Nephthys pre-ban for Jack and second baby. So first turn for second baby is he going to take the Gianna again, knowing that Jack can take the Haegang this time? Because if you take Gianna, they're going to take Ciara. So now second baby ban the Ciara. Will he still go for Gianna? He still go for Gianna, but Jack can go for Haegang. Alright, Jack is going for the Molong Lulu draft here. Very classic ladder team that you see a lot when you play RTA. So second baby seeing this, you might be very used to this. So you're gonna draft things like Changpeng, Jogan, Ganny, and Carno to punish the turn 2 team. Meanwhile, Jack can potentially go with Juno, Diana, Molly to punish the turn 1 team. So second baby, what are you doing here? It's gonna be the Ganny Oki classic turn 1 shutdown comp. Jack seeing this, he must be very used to this already, which means Jack can go for potentially the Juno, the Molly, the Vert, a lot of things to deal with this. So let's see what Jack decides to do. He does have a Yun Hong in his arsenal as well. So maybe a Yun Hong Juno drafted here. It's going to be the Hey Gang first to deal with the Gianna. And his fourth pick will be a... Oh, that's a lot of water though. It's going to be the Cardinal for turn 2. Very solid choice right there. But seeing a lot of water like this, second baby can go for the Pawn Toss and maybe the Changpeng to seal off the deal. Or maybe the Savannah as well. And ban out the last pick. But he doesn't have a lot of strip though. So if they ban out Gianna, you can't strip anything. It's going to go with the Changpeng. Potentially for AoE strip as well, but not very consistent. So he might be digging his own grave here with that Changpeng draft. Jack seeing this might go with a Vert and ban out the Oki. And he's going to have a big upper hand, or a Juno is pretty good right now as well because there's no Juno counter pick here. So there's a lot of things he can do, but he could go for the Leo? Interestingly, Leo is a very good unit to pick in the Bruiser comp because he nullifies enemy speed difference, and that will be very good for a Wolyung Cardinal team, but he doesn't necessarily counter anything on second baby comp. So let's see. Gianna getting banned out, Hey Gang getting banned out, second baby has the immunity, has the control, meanwhile Jack has the Lulu, which is also pretty big. Alright, let's see if the Leo makes sense here. Okay, he's gonna go first, potentially push back the Oki, maybe or maybe not. Will he get the Oki though? It's a gamble. Oh, he got another chance. Oh, and he finally got the Oki. The RNG was on Jack team, and Changpeng, as mentioned before, not a very good stripper, and Lulu be like laughing at Changpeng right now. There's nothing much that he could do, but at least he stripped the Wolyung for the Ganny to reset. So right now it's gonna be a battle of staring between Jack and second baby to see who run out of immunity first. Both have 2-turn immunity ready, and I think because second baby is moving right now, he's gonna lose the immunity first, but he does have a chance to control with the Oki skill too. If he doesn't miss like last time, he get the control on the Cardinal, and right now Changpeng has a chance to push back, but doesn't need to though. Gonna save it for later when Wolyung and Lulu lose immunity. So here comes a sleeping wave coming out from the Pawn Toss. Landed on both unit, but they don't really care about silence at this point. And the Pawn Toss finally lose immunity first, and the damage will definitely be going on the Pawn Toss. Here comes the Ganny. Gonna go for the Ventilate on the Pawn Toss, trying to get him another chance, but here comes the Cardinal Provoke. If he landed, no Provoke, but good damage though, and also the Leo might push back the attack by enough so that the Pawn Toss will not get a chance to buff immunity if the Leo get a chance to move. But before that, maybe we see an Oki stun. We might see an attack by reset from some of the unit over there. Here comes the Oki, get the stun, which means Pawn Toss will get a chance to buff up immunity. But the thing is, second baby has no healing. He only has protection. So any piece of damage thrown by Jack to second baby will be unrecoverable, pretty much. So in the battle of attrition, staring contest like this, having a Lulu on your team make a huge difference, because every time Lulu get a turn, it's a little bit of healing. It is better than no healing. So if second baby want to kill something, it has to be the Lulu. So it's going for it. He put everything he has on the Lulu. There's defense pick right now, so every bit of damage counts, and he's trying his best to shut down his Lulu. Okay, reset the Oki, gonna go for the drop stun. Doesn't get a stun on Lulu, and the Cardinal get a free provoke. He potentially get it on the Oki. Vio coming out from Leo, damage on the Ganny. Changpeng has nothing to do to protect the team, and oh my god, Jack is winning. Even though second baby is controlling, but every violent prompt, every small bit of damage is very huge to Jack, to second baby, because there's no healing. And Pawn Toss cannot protect you forever. And every time that counter provoke, it's just scary. Here comes Oki trying to go for the reset. Land on the Lulu, so even if she violent, there's no AoE immunity yet. But here comes the Leo. If he get a violent proc, it's gonna hurt so much. No violent proc from the Leo, but Ganny has no pushback to control. Kano get another turn, potentially provoke the Pawn Toss here if he wants to. Gonna go for the provoke on the Changpeng to prevent him from pushing back the entire team. And the Holy Grail is going to come up again, protecting that 1 HP Ganny that will die at any moment right now if enemy get a chance to kill it. Oki doesn't have stun. He might violent proc though, can he? No violent proc, no damage from Leo on the Ganny just yet. Ganny is going to reset Pawn Toss to keep this game going. But second baby is any second away from losing right now. And Jack is looking for that one moment when immunity is off, no invincibility. And then when the moment that Ganny go down, it's over. So second baby is trying his best to push back, to do any damage whenever he can, protecting the team with holy ground. If that is any other thing that buff immunity instead of Pontos, that Ganny could have gone down a long time ago. Maybe if that was a Fran, that would have been better. I don't know, because healing and attack buff. And here comes Ganny. If he get a violent, he does have seal magic right now to push back the enemy team. Wolyung is not going to go down just yet, and everyone just waiting for that chance, that one small opportunity to kill off this damn Ganny already, because that turn from Okeanos make a huge difference because the defense break and the damage was huge. And second baby win the game of staring. Oh my god, that could have been anybody's game right there. That could have been anybody's game. But oh boy, that holy grail from Pontos saving second baby one after another. We are going to the final game of today's Group A winners bracket between second baby and Jack. Scary, dude. Scary. By the way, guys, we're pretty much gonna have World Championship every single weekend. So yeah, that just want to say that if you're wondering like when this is gonna happen, it will probably happen every single weekend from now on. So today, tomorrow, the next week, next week, and all that stuff. All right, last match between Jack and second baby. We've seen Gianna and Ragdoll pre-ban as usual. Jack get the first pick. Lulu or Ciara? Let's see here. He's going to take the Ciara, which means second baby is going to take the Carnal and potentially Lulu. It's going to be the Lulu for second baby. Jack, seeing this, will you commit turn 1? Or you go with the Wolyung Yunhong strat as usual? Will he switch it up a little bit, you know? Jack? Which one? Which one, buddy? He's thinking. He went back to what he's used to. Went back to what he's comfortable with. So Jack's gonna get the Yunhong and the Wolyung, which means second baby, seeing this, is gonna go with the Pontos, maybe the Changpeng. No, gonna get a Diana getting drafted here to deal with Jack big damage. We got big shield. So Jack is gonna go with Antares that destroys second baby earlier, because second baby right now has no control for the Antares, and last pick can potentially be many things. Juno? Is he gonna surprise us with something new? It's gonna be Yanival. So right now second baby team get completely counter. This is game 3 that Jack completely dominated second baby here. So second baby drafted the Wind Monkey King when he lost to this draft. So will he do something different? He go with the Rika as SeanB recommended in game 3 and ban out the Annabelle, and he got a chance. Okay? Let's go. Imagine if he doesn't ban Annabelle and lose, dude. I'm gonna be so mad right now. So I think it's gonna be both account get banned here because they are very, very dominating unit in this draft. They're both thinking maybe second baby wanna ban the Yunhong, but hey, it's gonna be the Carnal ban is going to be the Annabelle ban. So second baby get the Rika damage, meanwhile Jack get the Yunhong, Wolyung, Ciara damage. If Jack can successfully one-shot the Rika, he win immediately. So let's see here. Will he get a chance to one-shot this Rika right now, in this moment? Will he make history? He's gonna boost up the Wolyung. He's gonna go for the Reckless onto the Rika. Big damage onto the Rika. But right now, will he strip to gain attack bar? He didn't land the strip, which means no attack bar from Ciara, which means shield, which means holy ground, which means so much protection coming out to protect the lolly. And oh god, that might be it. If the Antares proc, that could have been real bad. So no bomb, and here comes the damage. And the thing about Jack is, he used his healing skill already. There's no more healing. So the damage from the Annabelle will be really big. Oh, he stripped the Annabelle. Opportunity arise for the Ciara to potentially bomb her. But the Diana said no. And the Antara is going to go for the damage on the Diana, but cannot do anything because of invincibility. Tooth and Silence come out. Violent Proc from Pawn Toss. And the Lulu is going to cleanse that defense break easily, no problem. And here comes the Rika Fire Guardian that could have been in game 3 and is going to shut down the entire enemy team, do so much damage. Sierra with another Violent Proc, but because of the Tooth and Silence, she could not do anything. And Lulu is going to protect the protection from, for the Rika. And that's it. It might be over. If he got balls, he could transform, but no, he go for the skill 1 stun on the Ciara. And if he sleep, a beautiful Despair Sling come out from the Rika. Another round of Holy Ground from the Pawn Toss protect the team. Wolyung is useless. Ciara is useless. Yeonhong need a Violent Proc right now, but not gonna get it. And it might be over. Because next turn, Rika, oh my god, another stun coming out from the Diana. This Diana has 100% to stun chance. And second baby is gonna take the first place and not second, baby. And he's moving on to be the winner of Group A, representing Korea, to move on to the regional qualifier. Congratulations, second baby. And whoever vote for him in the voting event in game, congratulations as well. Second baby will be the winner of the winner bracket of Group A, the first day of Summer World Championship. Thank you so much for being here, guys. Really appreciate it. Back to you, Peter, in the studio.